Warning, this show contains strong language and topics that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised.
Join us for Suplah in the Bank, 8 PM GMT, 5 PM Eastern, I think. Sam, correct me if it's wrong. And we will see you live on youtube.com/the Suplah Podcast. I'm scared of heights, so I'm going to gingerly get down now. That is.
I'll get the cards, the charts from my generation. I'll take the come on, let's get it out. Don't get the loss, the money. We're in this together and through it all. They said that nothing's forever, and they refuse to see the change in me. Why won't they wake up?
Welcome to Suplah City.
Hello wrestling fans and welcome to Suplah City. I am Andy Kwan and with me is Sam Brooks.
How many hours of sleep did you get last night?
Probably about 4
Oh, it's perfect then.
tops.
It's absolutely perfect for what we're talking about again. Now, I know some of you have been thinking, hey, the Suplah. Collectively, the Suplah.
Yes.
We've been talking about TNA
Yes.
a lot more than we're supposed to lately.
Yes.
But I promise you this, Suplah City. We don't want to. We have to.
Yeah. They keep doing dumb things.
Just when you thought that the TNA rabbit hole could not go any deeper, that they could not possibly get into any more trouble.
Boy, were we all wrong.
Get ready for this this anthology that we've got for
Okay.
you. I have the details here. So shall we talk about the last couple of days in
Yes.
the land of TNA?
In the magical land of TNA wrestling.
In the land of the Impact?
In the land of the six-sided ring.
The land of Aralux?
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
TNA Chief Financial Officer and Chief Operating Officer Dean Broadhead posted on his personal Facebook page over the weekend saying they had to secure interim financing with just 12 hours to spare for TNA's production trucks to roll for Sunday's Slammiversary PPV and for the TNA Semi-Live, whatever that means, edition of that show. Broadhead said that he had logged more than 80 phone calls to attorneys, bankers, and vendors and employees between Thursday and Friday. PW Insider also adds, which you shouldn't go to, you should go to WrestlingPundit.com, that Broadhead's financial expertise is one of the major reasons why TNA has been able to stay alive over the past 3 years. So losing him would be a huge blow because he did talk about maybe it's time to retire. Something to note, Smashing Pumpkins frontman Billy Corgan, you know, the bald guy from Smashing Pumpkins, obviously, has purchased a minority stake in TNA and was one of the reasons why Slammiversary happened.
Andy?
Yep.
I want to take a moment to let both you and our audience know what Mel Brooks's, no relation to me, what Mel Brooks's 2 rules of making a thing is. Number 1.
Number 1.
Never put your own money into your product. Do you know
Number
what
2.
the second one is?
Number 2.
Never put your own money into your product.
Yep.
Billy Corgan. William Corgan. Smashing Pumpkins. Sam Brooks. Breaking Watermelons. This is not okay. This is, I think, the worst TNA has been in a long time. Not as a product, but as a company.
Yeah. Like,
Andy, if I went to you in 2011,
okay,
what were you doing in 2011?
I would be in my first year of university.
Right. And what was the Suplah doing back then?
We were on VOCNation.com.
Right. That's the timeline that we're focusing on here.
Okay.
If I travel back to that time, and I
Yes.
told you,
I had an original streak back then.
right, if I told you
Right.
that Billy Corgan
Right.
of the Smashing Pumpkins
Okay.
was the reason why Slammiversary 2016 happened,
Right.
would you believe me?
I would say, who are you? And go away.
That's unbelievable, right? It's inconceivable. The fact that they had 12 hours, 12 hours before the show. And according to this guy, the production trucks were on either side of America. Some were in the East Coast, some were on the West Coast. Can you believe that? And it's the fact that this new company. Remember that rumor way back when TNA was supposed to be brought out by Aerolux Entertainment?
The Don Harris and Ron Harris, or Barry Harris, or whatever the fuck their names are.
Well, apparently,
Right.
Aerolux has been funding the tapings, and so they control all of the production trucks. And the fact that Dave Meltzer has said that there is possibly going to be a TNA production staff mutiny. What kind of state is TNA even in?
I could.
It's not even that the product is bad. I mean, it is, but that's not what we're focusing on. We're
No,
focusing on the
but-
behind the scenes being more
Yeah.
tumultuous than a fucking whatever the fuck.
The problem is that if it was like 48, no, like a week before Summerversary and they don't have the money, I'd be concerned. If it was 48 hours, I'd be even more concerned.
Right.
24, you've got 1 day.
Mm.
It wasn't even half a day.
Mm.
Fuck's sake. And
What happens in half a day? Many things.
many things.
Not the funding and construction of a predetermined wrestling event.
If your show can't put on an event, your company is fucked.
It is.
I don't care. I
don't know who's to blame for this, but I think we can all peg it down on one woman. I entirely believe this is entirely Dixie Carter's fault.
I don't know whose fault it is
Mostly
exactly.
because she wants to maintain majority ownership of the company, and would rather see it die than give up that majority stake, and instead let Smashing Pumpkins' Billy Corben have the fucking minority share,
Did
and
you
have Billy Corben
say-
put his Smashing Pumpkins money into his wrestling product.
Yeah, like I don't understand why anyone would put money into this. Like, if TNA phoned me up and went, I'm trying to find my phone as a prop. There it is. If this is gonna look stupid because I'm wearing a headset, but fucking who cares? If I go, oh TNA, Dixie Carter, hello, hi, yes, Dixie, yes. What are you doing, Dad? Great, brilliant. That just fucking completely threw me off. What was I doing?
God, I don't even know.
All right. Oh, hi, Dixie. Yes. Do you want funding? You just want £1. How about no? Like at this point, I wouldn't even give them £1. I wouldn't give them 50p. I wouldn't fucking give them a penny. Why? This thing is like a thing that's on life support, and quite frankly, it's never going to get better.
Just ship it off to Sweden or
Don't-
Switzerland or wherever assisted suicide is legal, and just end it.
I was just going to say pull the plug, but you had
Or
to go
that-
to another extreme, didn't you?
You know. But this doesn't even account in the fact that TNA owes other people money.
Yeah, they owe like
Aerolux.
they owe all the production people money.
Yeah.
Do they own any of the talent money? Probably.
Yeah. They absolutely do. I remember a talent, either backstage or an on-screen talent, saying that they were still owed paychecks from the beginning of the year. We're 6 months into the year. Not only is it your first pay-per-view, you almost died 12 hours before it was meant to happen. What the fuck?
I have no words.
What
I
the
just have no words. I don't understand how this thing. No, I do understand how this thing is still alive, because idiots keep putting money into it. Stop that! Stop that now! Delete your account!
Delete your PayPal.
Delete everything! Delete your
Stop.
bank account, delete your Twitter, delete your fucking PayPal, delete your Bitcoin, delete your Google Wallet. Just delete everything! Get your card and snap it in half.
Cut the chip.
Get rid of it!
Yeah.
Rip up your checkbook!
But there's another big problem.
What's
There's
the
another big problem. The TV tapings. This is their next hurdle they have to jump over with one of their legs amputated. And I know Zach Gowen had a good showing on American Ninja Warrior. But
Sam?
TNA is different from Zach Gowen. Right? Zach Gowen, as far as I'm aware, has intelligence.
Yes.
TNA doesn't.
TNA still has a gangrenous limb.
Let me tell you.
It is basically...
You know TNA's relationship with the country of India?
Yes, I know their relationship it has.
Remember Ring Car King? Remember how TNA is very popular in that region of the world?
Yes.
They often go over there for tours, do they not?
They do, yes.
That's where they found Mahabali Shara.
The man that does that dance, yes.
Right. The Shara Shuffle or whatever it is.
Whatever the fuck it is, just, yes.
Sony Six. The company Sony Six, also known as Sony.
Right, yes.
The people that make Spider-Man and the PlayStations, right?
Those PlayStations, yes.
Yes. Sony Six will pay some of the costs for TNA to go over to India, but not all of it. And it's at the point where last year's tapings, I think, were cancelled entirely.
Yep.
And now they've been pushed back even further because they can't afford to fulfill their end of a bargain they had with Sony Six. Now this means if they cancel it again, it means that a lot of their revenue is gone. Because without India, weirdly enough, the land where kayfabe is alive and well, without that magical land, TNA's even more fucked.
This is a slow and painful death. I was kind of hoping it'd be quick. Like Dixie just appears on YouTube, goes, "It's over, done," and just hits delete on her computer and just wipes everything off the face of the earth. I don't understand why she keeps trying. Stop trying. Stop it. Just stop it. Panda Energy don't fund it anymore. It's that bad.
No.
Don't even do it anymore. Give up. Stop.
No.
I mean, call it quits. You just admit that you fucked up, and it's just a waste of time.
It is.
Because
Absolutely.
here's the other thing, Sam.
What's that?
Have you ever heard of ProWrestlingTees.com? The same people that do 1 hour tees.
Oh, are these the people that make t-shirts for like CM Punk, like the Young Bucks, people who don't have their own, like, basically freelancers, indie people,
Yes.
or people that otherwise aren't connected to big corporations like the WWE, which have their own shirt printing services.
That's correct, yeah.
The indie shirt fed, right?
The indie shirt fed.
Right.
Guess what company 1 hour tees or Pro Wrestling Tees have aligned with?
PWG?
No.
Ring of Honor?
Maybe, but no.
CZW?
No.
Global Force?
Maybe, but no.
So,
TNA Wrestling. TNA don't even make their own fucking merchandise anymore. The same people that sell Colt Cabana shirts sell TNA shirts.
officially.
Officially.
It's not like they're fan-made. It's
This-
not like they're independently made.
Yeah, so...
This is supposedly, I don't think it is anymore, but this is supposedly the number 2
No, Christ.
American
Oh, no, it
wrestling
is a
promotion.
number 2 promotion. It is a shit promotion,
Right.
yes. But it's not...
in America. Not across the world,
No,
because obviously
no,
New Japan is
not even in America. At this point, not even in America. Fuck it, they're not even. People who say that are idiots. No, literally, the number one company is WWE in America, and two is probably Ring of Honor at this point.
Yeah, because
Fuck
because of
it.
the influence that Sinclair has, I'm honestly not going to be surprised if they come out and say, yeah, no, Ring of Honor's number 2. Right.
And not only that, TNA I wouldn't even put third or fourth.
It's that
It's
sad.
that bad. And like, how did it get this bad? How did you let it get this bad?
This is the company that used to have people like Sting and the Steiner brothers and Booker T, Kevin Nash, NWO, Hulk Hogan, all of those people. And for better or for worse, they were involved in TNA. Now who do you have? Broken Matt Hardy.
I'm looking at this card for Slammiversary, by the way, as
Let's
well.
talk about Slammiversary. Something that Billy Corgan made happen.
What? He shouldn't have let this happen.
Let's run down.
This
Let's
looks
just give a
horrible.
quick rundown of the card, shall we?
Okay,
Dark match.
right.
Because apparently they still do dark matches.
So
Was.
that means, wait, so that means
Mm.
that they paid these two even though they weren't on TV?
Yeah.
For a company that has no money, they seem to love splashing fucking money around, don't they?
Bearing in mind, this event had 10 matches.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm pretty sure that's almost double what TakeOver had. Let's continue. In the dark match, Mandrews defeated Paradise. Andy, how do you spell paradise? The regular word paradise? Lost in paradise, how do you spell that? Can you spell it?
P-A-R-D.
No.
No, P-R-A.
Yeah.
D-I-S-E.
Paradise, yeah.
Yep.
Mandrews.
I spell it as I was doing it.
Mandrews defeated Paradise, P-A-R-E-D-Y-S-E.
I feel like you need to edit that in and compare the two.
Yep.
What the fuck does that say? That says Paradise! Paradise! Like a shit hoover! Paradise!
Mandrews
Hey,
defeated a
that's-
pair of dice.
Fucking. What is a Mandrews? That's definitely a sexually transmitted infection.
That's Mark Andrews. He's a
Why is he called Mandrews?
because it's TNA. Anyway,
What's wrong with Mark Andrews?
I just wanted to point out the stupidity of these two names, right?
Christ above, please make this fucking stop, please.
Opening match was a 4-way match for the X Division Championship.
Okay.
Trevor Lee is the current champion going into Slammiversary.
I've heard of him, but yeah, okay.
He competes in PWG mainly. He faced off against Andrew Everett, DJ Z, and Eddie Edwards, one half of the Wolves.
Where's the other wolf?
Davey Richards?
Yeah.
Fuck if I know.
Awesome.
So Eddie Edwards won. So one half of the Wolves is now X Division champion. Sure. Why not? It's not as if Eddie Edwards is at the bottom of the barrel. Right?
I bet they do not regret leaving Ring of Honor at all.
Nope. And I bet that NXT tryout really soured their opinion of where else they could go. Right?
Why would TNA be an option?
Because you could win the X Division championship, Andy. That prestigious prize.
It's an ugly green belt.
Yeah. Speaking of ugly green things, we had a tag match featuring the team of Grado and Mahabali Shera. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Get that in your head first.
Right.
They faced off against the Tribunal.
Who in the fuck are they?
Let me read off these two names for you. Basile Baraka and Baron Dax. They sound like Bionicles.
They don't.
For those who
This-
don't know,
This is the problem
These
with wrestling
two-
events.
these two were known as the Legionnaires in NXT. Sylvester Lefort, and Marcus Louis.
Here's the problem with TNA.
Basil Baraka.
These names
Baron Dax.
don't even sound like names, real names. Eddie Edwards, bit stupid, but sounds like a name. Trevor Lee, makes sense. Andrew Everett. DJ Z sounds like a DJ name, fine. Mandrews is not a name! Paradise is not a name! Fucking Baron Dax is not a fucking name!
What was the other one, Andy?
Bastille Baraka.
Basil Baraka.
Whatever!
Not even Bastille.
Baraka's a thing in Mortal Kombat, isn't it?
Baraka, yeah.
Fuck off!
Tribunal picked up a win. Which is, by the way, Al Snow's new stable. Al Snow with the Tribunal.
Why in the name of Jesus is Al Snow around?
Because it's Al Snow. Al Snow. Al No.
There we go.
Moving on. We had a triple threat for the TNA Knockouts Championship. Current champion Jade faced off against Gail Kim and Sienna.
Who the fuck are any of these people? Like, I know who Gail Kim is.
Gail Kim, who is, by the way, the newest inductee into the TNA Hall of Fame.
He's actually really attractive, yes.
Yeah. Great women's wrestler, by the way, also. Feel like we should
Also,
mention that.
yes.
Yeah.
Also, yes. But here's the thing.
Hmm. Hmm.
That makes sense, but
Hmm.
why does TNA still have a Hall of Fame?
Beats me. But, she faced off against Sienna, formerly known as Allison Kay from Shimmer. You obviously don't know that because you don't pay attention to independent women's wrestling. And Jade, who I'm pretty sure is a member of the Dollhouse, better known as Mia Yim of
That's
the
the one.
Indies. Right?
I know who she is.
Sienna.
Okay, I just figured something out. Why do I only know? Anyway, move on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that ties into that little theory. Owner alert. Anyway,
What? I don't have one.
worrying. Sienna picked up the win and is your new Knockouts champion. Okay.
Okay.
Allison Kay is good. Sienna's good. It's fine.
Who
Nothing to
is
say about
Maria
that.
and Ali?
Maria Kanellis
Really?
and Ali, formerly known as Cherry Bomb.
Okay.
Yeah, Sienna was with Maria Kanellis and Ali. You couldn't keep the name Cherry Bomb,
You couldn't.
which is at least a good name.
What about Cherry? Fuck it. Next.
Alright. Braxton Sutter.
Who in the name of... These are not names! These are not names! Who calls that kid Braxton? Please, comment below if your name is Braxton. I feel sorry for you if that's your fucking name.
Ooh. You know, he's gonna watch this. And he's gonna be like,
I don't
"Aw."
fucking care, it's a stupid name! Right, what is his actual name? According to Wickham, Pepper Pot!
Pepper Parks.
Oh my god! Right, what other names has he gone by?
Jesse Guyver.
That's perfectly fine!
Jim Parks.
Okay!
Preston Wyatt Parks.
Probably not now.
Jesse Guillemette, which
That's
is his real name.
okay, that's fine.
Braxton Sutter.
No.
Held an open challenge. James Storm answered the call and beat him.
I bet James Storm doesn't fucking regret leaving NXT now, does he?
Nope. He instead gets to get some wins over people who should have gotten the wins. I don't care if his name's Braxton Sutter. If the new guy shows up and does an open challenge, he should win.
No, it's TNA. Of course they don't.
No, you got to give the win to James Storm.
Yeah, brilliant. Great. Awesome.
Moving on. Singles match for the King of the Mountain Championship.
Okay, you gotta explain this.
What?
Why is there a King of the Mountain title?
Fuck if I know.
Okay, why wasn't this a King of the Mountain match?
Fuck if I know.
Why? What's the fucking purpose of this?
What am I going to say?
What is the purpose of this?
Fuck if I know.
Okay.
Eli Drake, the current champion, defeated challenger Bram. in the rematch.
Is this the 2006 man?
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant. Okay, so
The guy that
2000
beat up his girlfriend as well.
Oh, goody, and he's got a shit name. Also, who is Eli Drake?
Eli Drake is actually one of the better parts of TNA. He's a very egocentric man, kind of similar to EC3, but kind of not. He's okay. I can live with him. Eli Drake's okay. He's good. Nothing to write home about, but I can deal with him being King of the Mountain Champion.
Right, next match.
Oh, it's our favorite. It's our absolute favorite.
Double.
EC3, who is actually probably the best guy in TNA.
Yep, I can agree with that. That's the only person that's actually decent on this fucking roster.
Who is in a pretty good feud with Mike Bennett from Ring of Honor, from the Kingdom. That guy.
I know who Mike Bennett is.
Yeah.
And I kind of hoped better things. I liked Mike Bennett, even when he was in Ring of Honor, and it was like, he can't fucking wrestle. Like, I thought he's great. And like,
he's good. He can cut a promo. He's got a good gimmick here. He's with Maria. Them two.
Why?
Great.
Okay. Why didn't he get fucking pushed to the moon? To the moon. Why?
He should go live on the moon.
Yeah,
With
so
Maria.
but
no, EC3 beat him. It's a good feud, to be fair, and they've exchanged wins before, so it's
This
not like this is a complete burial of the miracle.
this might be the only match I actually want to watch on this
It's not
card.
bad. Went on for 15 minutes, so
Fair enough.
just a little bit shorter than our next match. This is the one. You'd think this would be the main event at this point.
Yeah, I don't like they fucking mental about this. Like, Bravo Nero, I will smack you into a table. Bravo Nero, fake baby bottle Nero.
We've all seen that promo, the
Yeah.
director's cut edition.
In the Garden of Eden, honey, don't you know that I love you?
Fuck off.
Jeff Hardy versus Broken Matt Hardy in a Flawless Count Anywhere Full Metal Mayhem match. Also known as TLC match in Sane Land.
I get you can't call it a TLC. No, fine. Why do you have to have the longest name for a match in human history?
That sounds like it belongs in a backyard indie fed.
It was an FCAFMM match. Oh no, wait, FCAFMM match. Fuck off.
FCAFMM match.
There's
Yeah.
too many F's and M's.
Full Metal Mayhem. Jeff Hardy picked up the win. Alright. Okay.
Right, whatever. Did he jump off a high thing?
Probably.
Right.
Then we go on to our penultimate match of the night for the TNA World Tag Team Championship. Current champions, the Suicide Squad, the Death Dealers, the Decay, Abyss and Crazy Steve with Rosemary, every 16-year-old emo's wet dream. They faced up against the team of the Bromans.
I thought they split up.
So did I. Apparently not. Apparently
This
they're
is
back
what-
together.
Well,
With
this is what happens when
Raquel.
you don't have a roster!
Raquel, also known as that one from Tough Enough that didn't stay in WWE. Yeah. She went to TNA and is now Raquel.
Wait, is that... I'm looking... Oh, I thought that was fucking Guerrero's daughter.
No.
When I saw Raquel, I was like, what?
No, it's different.
I kind of zoned out when you said the Decay, if I'm going to be honest. I
No, the Decay.
Whatever.
The Marilyn Manson group.
Next!
They picked up the win. Main event. Lashley, also known as Bobby Lashley. Donald Trump's pick. defeated Drew Galloway, the current TNA World Heavyweight Champion, by knockout in a tap-out or knockout match for the World Heavyweight Championship. New
Right.
TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Lashley.
Great. Here's the thing.
Okay.
Why didn't they just call this MMA rules?
Because it's tap-out or knockout.
That's how you win a fight in MMA.
But it's wrestling. Tap out or knockout? No? No. Why? Why, Andrew? Why indeed?
Why is Lashley in any wrestling company in 2016?
Because he's not that bad.
Okay.
He's not that bad. He's not that bad.
Whatever. I don't...
Would you put money into this?
No,
Would you pay to make this happen?
I would take a shit in a bag, set it on fire, put it outside TNA's door and go, there you go.
Yeah. And I'm sure the 1,500 people in attendance would agree.
Why would anyone pay to see this?
1,500 people.
Well, okay. Isn't Universal free to get into still?
The Impact Zone?
Yeah.
I assume so.
Brilliant.
Soundstage 20.
Was this on pay-per-view?
It was a pay-per-view.
Oh my fucking... Who the fuck would have paid for this?
It was a pay-per-view that was aired for free in the UK.
Who would pay for this?
The first pay-per-view of the year on June 12th.
Oh, just let it die.
What's
Fuck.
the next pay-per-view, you may ask?
What's the next pay-per-view?
A new event, but I don't think they've ever done before, called TBA.
That sounds groundbreaking.
Hmm.
What's the gimmick for it?
TBA.
Wow. So it's just a blank card and then they just like do whatever.
I give up. I give up.
I
give up.
I don't I just
give up. I give up. I can't. I can't with TNA anymore. I don't wanna.
There's more news though.
Oh.
Because 48 hours later
we're taking a break. We're taking a break.
Okay.
Can't do it. Be right back.
After these messages.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Join us for Suplah in the Bank, 8 PM GMT, 5 PM Eastern, I think. Sam, correct me if it's wrong. And we will see you live on youtube.com/thesuplah podcast. I'm scared of heights, so I'm going to gingerly get down now. Ladders.
Everybody's talking at me.
We got Bullet Club versus The Shield, who says, Sam, whatever happened to your heel turn a couple of months ago? Everyone hated it, so I stopped.
Good.
I've instead opted to be an annoying dickhead.
What's the difference?
Exactly. Bieber has no wiener, says, LMAO, okay, I've had my fun. In all serious, Carmine, I think you're super nice and funny. I disagree with that, I'm afraid.
Carmine can't defend himself. No!
He's not here. Also, I think Finn Balor should debut on SmackDown to make a name for himself over there first. I believe that's in reference to the talk of a brand split.
I need to do my article.
You do. What is that article going to be, Andy?
Quan's Corner.
Quan's Corner on Suplah.com.
I need to finish it off.
You've been working on it for how long now?
A week. I keep changing my mind about where I want to put the people.
Should I stay or should I go? Should I watch Raw or should I watch SmackDown?
Should I make things good?
I think it would be good if you had more
Yes.
name power on SmackDown. Namely people like John Cena, AJ Styles, people like that. To make SmackDown, what was it, important? Important again?
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's not been important for so long now. It's an alien concept. Who else would you put on SmackDown if you wanted to make it a bit more important, Andrew?
You just have to wait till Quan's corner.
There you go. He's
Yeah,
not
very
saying
good.
anything. He's totally got ideas in his head, we promise.
Mm-hmm.
But we've also bear witness to the news that Brock Lesnar will be fighting at UFC 200.
Ah! That was me doing the
Brah!
That was
Right.
me doing the Brock Lesnar pose.
Great, okay. It is revealed that he will be fighting Mark Hunt.
Mark Hunt.
Your what?
Mark Hunt.
Stop saying that.
Mark Hunt.
Stop saying that.
His name's Mark Hunt.
Stop it. He's
Is
fighting
it-
a Samoan. He's fighting a Samoan. Of
Mark
course.
Hunt.
Of course. Who else would he fight? Other
Yeah.
than a Samoan?
You know that he's gonna get his fucking head kicked in, right?
Maybe.
It's Mark Hunt! He knocks people like he's got some of the heaviest hands in the fucking UFC.
Eh.
Brock can't take a punch. Soz.
Eh.
He's got no chin.
No, he's gonna win.
No.
He's gonna win. He'll take the sword from his chest and run it through Mark Hunt. That's what will happen. And it's legal, because it's UFCA.
What's
Right.
Ufka?
Can you tell I don't watch this?
Yes, I can definitely tell.
Yeah.
What is Ufka?
It's the thing you like. The Mama Company.
UFC.
UFCA.
It's not Ufka.
Ultimate Fighting Championship.
That's not Dana White. Like that's not Dana White.
It's run by Dana White.
Lorenzo Papita.
Yeah.
That's not how you say any of these things.
It is. Believe
Fine.
me, I know. I'm a wordsmith.
You're not a wordsmith.
I'm a word Sam.
You're a jerk off.
You're a fucking crack addict.
That's not true.
That is true.
That's not true.
That is true.
You have to be a crack addict to think that Mark Hunt is going to lose.
I guess I'm addicted to crack.
There we go then.
Everybody's talking at me.
So, TNA! Their problems continue forward because they fucking suck. Well, they don't. Pop TV does, though. As, basically, Sam, do you want to explain what happened? Because I don't get what
will.
happened.
Okay, so the semi-live edition of Impact Wrestling following Slammiversary on Pop TV, also airing on the Fight Network in Canada.
Okay.
Keep this in mind. Two different networks, all right? Pop TV in America, Fight Network in Canada. Okay,
Yes.
you with me so far?
Yes.
You
The
sure?
fighting in Canada and the pop is in America.
Fight Network in Canada, no problems. TNA started when they said it was going to start, and it ended when they said it would end.
Woo!
However,
However,
not everything can be crystal clear for TNA.
obviously not.
Pop TV had a massive fuck up. Yeah, how many hours late was TNA in airing?
Don't know, Sam.
2.
Right, fucking hell.
The length of the show, 2 hours
Awesome.
late. You could have watched it twice. You could have watched it on the Fight Network and then go over to Pop TV and watched it again.
Wow.
Do you want to know why?
Why, Samuel?
Because Pop TV, for some godforsaken reason, they fucked up. Their master transmission device fucked up so that only 4 adverts, repeating over and over again, were visible for 2 hours. 4 adverts
4 adverts.
for 2 hours. Adverts can range from anywhere in between 15 to 30 seconds, usually.
Let's
Let's do some math here, okay? Let's say all of these 4 adverts were 30 seconds.
It's
right.
doing maths with Sam time.
So that's 2 minutes. Right.
Yes.
That means you had to watch the same 4 adverts 30 times for the 2 hours. For 1 hour. 60 hours. 2 adverts. 4 Pop TVs. Numbers don't lie.
And they spell disaster for TNA.
They do. Because around the hour and a half mark, this is the
Right.
important thing, around the hour and a half mark, the channel displayed one of those, you know those color bar error screens.
I've seen the one, yes.
It displayed that with the word Encompass.
What the fuck does that mean?
The
You
message,
know what? You know what the encompass means? This all encompasses why TNA is fucking shit!
it really does. And the fact that everyone, whenever they saw this, they thought, oh, it's over. Hope. Hope has encompassed us all. Oh, it's the same adverts again. Yeah.
What? At this point,
It displayed for a good 20 seconds before the cycle continued.
like I'm not being funny.
Let's read out some of what TNA had to say, shall we?
But seriously though, this couldn't happen to a better company.
No. Better company? Are you sure you're using the right word?
I'm using sarcasm.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Continue with your thought.
I just, of all the things, like they nearly died, and then Popper like, lol, like they just we fucked up, lol, like. Fuck, just stop. It's a joke. This doesn't help that your company is a joke. But please
No, it really
move
doesn't.
on to your point.
But TNA, obviously, they tried to appease the fan base, who were all like, why do the Canucks get to see it on the Fight Network totally fine, and yet we here on Pop TV don't get to see it for 2 hours, and instead get to see
America.
the same 4 adverts. For 2 hours. 2 hours! They didn't know. They didn't know. The tweets that they put out basically say, we're really sorry, but we don't know what's happening.
This is the best deal in the history of TNA wrestling.
Now, people complain about Raw. People say Raw is bad. Which, for a majority of the time, it is, right?
At least it's on.
At least it's on!
Yeah, like, and then if they fuck up, they just put, sorry, we're having technical issues. Not the same adverts over and over and over, then Encompass, and then adverts over and over, and then Encompass, same fucking over and over and over again.
Right.
God.
A technical issue because of a master controller of Pop TV, right? Someone at Pop TV has to have been fired over this.
Did they, like, in Futurama, spill soda over the control panel? Yeah. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Like, some alien race is going to be like, I want to know what happens with TNA.
Yeah, in the year 3000, the aliens will finally get to see Slammiversary 2016. And then they're going to experience Encompass. And then they'll come and invade Earth over something that happened 1,000 years ago.
We want to see what happened to broken Matt Hardy!
What happened with Lashley? Right.
What happened to Paradise? Or Pair of Dice?
The pair of dice in the dark.
What is Man Bruise? I don't understand!
It's not like they could go and look up the taping spoilers, which undoubtedly would have aired on their internet. But anyway. This entire thing, it's so typical. It's so typical. It's not even TNA's fault, and yet it happened anyway. It's like, every goddamn year, we get to a point where it's like, TNA, can it get any worse? We thought about that when James Storm pushed Mickie James onto train tracks. We thought that was the lowest of the low, right? When broken Matt Hardy first started to form, we thought that was the lowest of the low. And now this shit happens. The Smashing Pumpkins back catalogue helped to fund their TV tapings. I say it every time, and I'm gonna say it again. Can it get any worse?
You know what's sad? I think it could. And we can't even fathom what that means.
No.
It's like people who can't even fathom, I don't know, fucking...
Yeah, finish this thought, please.
I don't know. They can't even fathom what it was like before fucking electricity or something. It's like, it's gonna be like, Stone Age or some shit. TNA's gonna be like, oh well, all of our power went off in our building, so can someone please pay the meter, please? Like something, it's gonna be something stupid like that, or oh well, we can't afford a wrestling ring, so we're gonna use a trampoline instead. Like it's gonna be something bad.
Trampoline.
A trampoline.
You
Yes.
said trampoline.
Whatever. Donald Trump will just go on all fours and they'll just have to jump on.
I'm gonna stop this fort train.
I'm tired, okay? I'm
Goes
so
even
fucking
further off
tired.
the tracks, okay?
Yes.
The
They're
fact,
going to run out of money.
the fact that they have Billy Corgan funding it out of his own pocket, and the fact that they don't even have a pay-per-view scheduled for the future now. They officially have no pay-per-view scheduled for the future.
I just don't understand.
The fact that they can't afford to go to India and they'll probably lose their deal with Sony Six, which means that half of their revenue will be basically gone. This could be the year. They were 12 hours from death anyway. Yet the Smashing Pumpkins came in and saved them. What? What? They're gonna die.
And I love how they have to like have people tweet out going, "Morale is fine, everything is okay," and it's just like, what? If everything was fine, you wouldn't need to do that. You wouldn't be like, "Guys, everything is fine. We're not lying. Everything is okay." What? What? No. What? Why do you need to tell the whole world that everything's fine? Makes me suspicious.
Let's go through what the people had to sit through 2 hours of commercials for. I feel like that would be a good way to close the episode.
Okay.
To really show what the same 4 commercials for 2 hours and Encompass was all for.
Okay, let's go through it. I
Lashley-
feel like this has been the most depressing show we've ever done.
No, we're gonna make it fun.
Okay, let's make it fun.
Lashley enters to cut a promo, but is
Okay.
interrupted by EC3, who challenges him for the title. However, Drew Galloway comes out and instead invokes his one-on-one rematch clause for the night, which means Drew Galloway versus Lashley for the TNA World title in the main event. Why was EC3 there?
Why did you even bother putting this on pay-per-view?
Why did you bother?
It's on free TV.
It was on free TV twice, if you live in the UK. Anyway, first match of the night, Eli Drake versus Jeff Hardy for the King of Mountain Championship. What?
Okay.
What? Why
Because
Jeff Hardy?
Why
Jeff Hardy?
He had a feud with Brother Nero, or he's Nero, or
He's
Right.
Brother Nero.
Okay. Why?
Eli Drake wins. No, actually, Jeff Hardy wins via disqualification when the broken Matt Hardy interferes and bites Earl Hebner.
What?
He bit Earl Hebner.
This means the feud isn't over, is it?
No. It's gonna continue. He bit Earl Hebner
Why did he bite an old man?
because he's broken.
No, this company is broken.
After chasing Matt away, Jeff gets on the mic and calls back Brother Moore. Do you get it? They're calling each other by their middle names. Why?
Do you get it? Don't give TNA or fucking the Hardy Boys any creative control. Fuck 'em.
So Matt draws Jeff to the top of a staircase, where Rebby Sky blinds him with a fire extinguisher. And then Matt then throws Jeff through the stairs and through a table.
You mean down the stairs?
Might as well have been through the stairs. The stairs are made of paper, probably, with their budget.
Okay, right.
Feud continues. More abject misery.
Right, next.
Eddie Edwards retained his X Division Championship against Trevor Lee.
Okay.
Nothing there. Hall of Fame 2016 inductee announcement for TNA. We've touched on it earlier. Gail Kim.
Okay.
let's take a moment and look at the TNA Hall of Fame.
Oh, do we have to? Because I really don't want to do that.
Yeah, we have.
I just realised my bag is just there for no reason.
Fantastic. I don't care.
Awesome. Great.
Andy, how many people are in the WWE Hall of Fame?
About 512.
Right. Weirdly exact. And you know how many people are in the TNA Hall of Fame?
3.
6.
There are 6 people. Who the fuck is in the Hall of...
Let's go through. Let's go through. Do you think you can name everyone?
I'll give it a go.
Okay.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
The Icon Stang.
Yeah.
Gail Kim.
Yeah.
Elle Hebner.
Yeah.
I'm on 4 now, right?
Yeah. You got one more guy and you have a group.
Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah. That's all the single people. What was the one group they inducted in 2014? It was a tag team.
Triple X.
No.
Free Light Crew.
No. Tag team.
Tag team.
Yeah.
The Hardy Boys.
No.
The Dudley Boys?
Yeah.
I knew I'd get there at the end.
6. Technically 7 people.
Why? Why do they have...
Sting was inducted by Lex Luger. Kurt Angle was inducted by Dixie Carter.
Great.
Jeff Jarrett was inducted by Dixie Carter and Mike Tenay. Team 3D were inducted by Tommy Dreamer. Earl Hebner was inducted by Billy Corgan. We don't know who's inducting Gail Kim.
Okay, wait, so Brian Hebner didn't even induct his own dad?
No.
Smashing Pumpkins man inducted Earl Hebner.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. Next thing, please.
The Decay defeated the Bromans and Grado and Scherer and the Tribunal.
This is the look of someone who doesn't give a fuck anymore.
I feel like my eyes are about to forcibly close and I'm going to go into hibernation.
No, I literally think I'm just going to pass out from not caring.
Mike and Maria Bennett cut a promo which the crowd boos for, saying how they came to save wrestling. William Corgan comes out and then Dixie Carter. Maria tells Dixie Carter that she's done more in wrestling than she ever has and tells her that she is nothing. Dixie Carter slaps Maria. Oh.
Why is Billy McBaldy getting involved in storylines?
Drew Galloway vs Bobby Lashley. Lashley beat him when EC3 hit Drew with a chair. 2 hours of commercials sounds better than this.
I'm not gonna lie. Just let it die.
So, this has been the Suplah. You can find us on suplah.com.
No,
we have all of the host biographies and the broadcast. You can also go to Wrestling Pundit or Wrestling Truth. We don't know what the website's called anymore. Search for name, you'll find it. We're on iTunes. It's there. You can also go to Facebook, and you can go to Instagram, and you can go to Twitter. We're on there. Same name everywhere else. What do you think? I've Sam. Yeah.
I just don't care about TNA anymore. Make it stop, please. Make it stop.
Goodbye.
Fuck, this company's a piece of shit!
Totally is.
I think gradually just got more and more like depressed. Make it stop. Make it stop. You're doing what? I just self-existent!